Another big weekend in Athens in recruiting. This is a huge junior day. Dean Legge, Matt DeBerry, we talk with people, we talk with recruits, talk with folks inside the program. This is a big weekend. This sets the path for the 2021 and 2022 season, Matt. This is a big weekend coming up.
Yeah, this is the first junior day of the year, so a lot of the top 2021 targets will be in town. Obviously, five-star quarterback Brock Vandegrift from the Athens area over in Bogart, one of the top players in the country for that 21 class. He'll be on campus. Former decommitment from Oklahoma. Georgia, I think, is really pushing here, and I think Georgia's probably the team to beat right now. So definitely a guy that's really important. Amarius Mims, five-star offensive tackle from Bleckley County, another, one of the top players in the country in this 21 class. He'll be on campus. Smail Mondin, the linebacker from Paulding County, I think he's the number 3 prospect in Georgia for this class. He'll be on campus. The 2 North Gwinnett kids, linebacker Barrett Carter, cornerback Jordan Hancock. I saw both of those guys play in the playoffs when they destroyed a good Walton team. They were both very, very good. Glenn Schumann is actually at North Gwinnett right now at 10:45 Friday morning. Just got that text. So Glenn Schumann is at North Gwinnett this very second.
And that's a
Checking in
big,
on those guys.
yeah, that group there from at North is pretty good.
They play ball. They play ball at North Gwinnett. I have never heard a bad word about any one of those 2 kids there. Both have a Georgia offer, and both are visiting Georgia this weekend. I think Georgia has to be feeling pretty good about both of those guys. Cody Brown, a guy that you saw running back out of Parkview. Not sure where he stands overall on Georgia's board, but I think they do like him. They're bringing him in, so he will be on campus. Plenty of talent. I think Terrence Ferguson, the Peach County offensive lineman, who I really like, I think he's going to be on campus. Michael Morris will be at South Carolina, but he'll be at Georgia February 1st. So, definitely a lot of big-time players. Mario Williams, speedster, 4-star wide receiver from Plant City down in Florida, will be coming up. Miles Campbell, 3-star tight end out of South Paulding, who I think Todd Hartley really likes in that 21 class. He'll be on campus, but
well, let me ask you this.
So many guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt. The addition of Todd Moken coming in this week. Did you say Vandergrift was coming in? Are there other quarterbacks coming in?
He's the only one that I know of. There might be another out-of-state guy that I'm trying to confirm, but with the new hire of Todd Monken, I'm sure he'll be, in Athens this weekend with his new job. Brock Vandegrift, 5-star, rocket arm kid is going to be there too. So I'm sure those two will be spending a lot of time together. Really important for Matt Luke, obviously, to spend time with Amarius Mims.
Yeah.
Mims told me earlier this week that he hasn't met him yet, and they haven't been able to have that face-to-face contact due to the recruiting rules. So now that they can't have face-to-face time, I do expect that relationship to grow as well. So, but Brock is the big deal at quarterback. 2 other 5-stars in town who are out-of-state guys: Isaiah Johnson, big 6'1" cornerback from West Virginia, and then Tony Grimes, another 5-star cornerback from Virginia Beach, I think the Virginia Beach area. 2 of the top cornerback prospects in the country. I saw them play in a 7-on-7 tournament down at Woodward Academy this summer, and they can play. I mean, they look the part. I didn't know who they were before that camp, but they definitely flashed, and I noticed them pretty quick. So, 2 more cornerbacks in that 2021 class from out of state coming in. So, I think a total of 4 or 5 5-star guys. Again, all of them are juniors now in 21, but just a loaded group, and a lot of them are some of these in-state targets.
What through the years these junior days, are. This time 10 years ago, these were the type of days that you were trying to shore up your class that you were about to sign in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Now this is about the long haul. What do you think these coaches have to do with the kids on campus? I mean, you mentioned the top 2 offensive linemen in the state are going to be there. The top quarterback is going to be there. I'm assuming the kid from Parkview is the top running back in the state. And that's the wrong way to look at it in terms of which state is the most, this, that, or the other. But how have these things evolved over time, these junior days?
Well, I think these coaches know that they've got to get on these kids early and build relationships with them as early as they can. Offers are going out earlier and earlier, and a lot of these kids will dismiss a school if they're not one of their
Yeah.
top 10 first offers, So
That's
a lot of
tough.
the kids
That's
do
tough
get
for
their feelings
Georgia
hurt.
and Bama, though, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, there's a lot of really talented in-state kids who don't hear from Georgia as much as other schools, and they see the Georgia staff offering kids across the country. And we've talked at length about why that happens, because you have to. But with these in-state kids, a lot of them do get upset and get their feelings hurt, and a lot of coaches, in the state, why aren't you guys checking out, my linebacker? He's a solid 4-star, but Georgia would rather get a 5-star from DC and Mikael Sherman and stuff like that. So you have to have these junior days to at least get them on campus as soon as they can, meet the family. Sometimes coaches and trainers will be with them, and it's just good to get on these kids as early as possible, especially with all these rules in place. There's so many no contact periods, stuff like that. So when they are able to have face-to-face contact with these kids, you have to take advantage of it and get them on campus as much as you can.
Dean Legge, Matt DeBerry, go to dogpost.com right now. Make sure to click and subscribe as well for all the recruiting updates. We'll have a bigger update on Sunday, what we're hearing and so forth. Again, click to subscribe. Easy for me to say. We'll see y'all on the website.